Come on, march.
You may be seated. Good evening. My name is Sinead Jenkins, and I am the proud principal of Warren Early College High School. As principal, it is my distinct privilege
and honor to welcome each of you to this milestone in our students' lives, graduation. This evening, I would like to welcome our distinguished platform guests, Mr. Keith Sutton, Superintendent, Warren County Schools, Ms. Victoria Lehman, Board Chair, Warren County Schools Board of Education, Dr. Keisha Clemens, Chief Academic Officer, Warren County Schools, Dr. Charmaine McKissick Melton, our keynote speaker, Ms. Taylor Williams, College Liaison, Vance Granville Community College, Ms. Lenora Parks, School Counselor, Warren Early College High School, and Mr. Clinton Eaton, Math and Science Teacher and our Teacher of the Year, Warren Early College High School. I'd also like to welcome, you may be seated. I'd also like to welcome members of the Warren County Board of Education, members of the Warren County Board of Commissioners, and administration of Warren County Schools, Vance Granville Community College's Board of Directors, administration, and staff, all other elected officials, Mrs. Danny Lee Hunley, our first principal of Warren Early College High School, and other retired educators, the staff of Warren Early College High School, our marshals for the evening, parents, families, guests of our graduates, and most importantly, the class of 2024. A lot of hard work, determination, and perseverance have gone into making this evening happen. Our 22 graduates committed themselves to their education. All 22 scholars are graduating with associate's degrees. "17 are graduating with associates in arts degree, and 5 are graduating with associate in science degrees. 16 of our scholars are graduating within 4 years instead of 5, and every single graduate seated before you has been accepted into a 4-year college or university. We, this community, and all of the pillars of this institution truly have something to be proud of. This evening will begin with a tribute to Warren Early College High School's teachers and staff given by Ms. Clarissa Ramirez.
Good evening. Tonight, I am honored to be given the opportunity to recognize the amazing teachers and staff of Warren Early College High School. To begin, our teachers and the staff have not only been important people in our educational journey, but have become something more dear, our family. Treating us with love and unquestioning care, you made us feel comfortable and made school feel like a heartwarming home. You made memories with us and always encouraged us to reach for the stars. Fulfilling various roles in our lives, you demonstrate the unwavering passion you have to help us be successful in high school and beyond. You have been a companion, an advisor, a teacher, a role model, and a source of guidance for us. Through your actions, you have demonstrated how we can victoriously navigate the paths of our lives, and we are grateful beyond words for your never-ending dedication. Grateful that you helped us when homework became difficult. Grateful that you extended deadlines for us. Grateful that you spent your weeknights and even weekends developing ways to help your students. Grateful that you gave us words of advice. Not only do we see incredibly strong teachers and staff who have the capability and heart to teach, but we also see that you are human beings who work hard every day to make sure that we learn as much as possible so that we can have a better future. Throughout our high school years, you have sustained compassion and dedication for your students. In our first year of high school, which was spent in online classes, we appreciate that you had this patience and were still there to teach us, even if our students were completely knocked out on the other side. Now, here we are in the last moments of our senior year. You've watched us walk across the stage as college-ready seniors. We hope we have made you proud. In closing, I want to take time to thank you individually on behalf of the class of 2024. I want to thank Chris and his mom for not only being there to feed us delicious meals, but also for being great friends for us. Thank you. I want to thank Ms. Austin for being our thoughtful administrative assistant and for having the patience to unlock every door for every single person over and over again. Thank you. I want to thank all the compassionate and dedicated teachers and staff who have worked hard to educate us. You have changed our lives. Thank you. I want to thank Ms. Williams, our college liaison, for her amazing guidance and support and for being the best office buddy. Thank you. I want to thank Ms. Junkins for being our loving principal and a mother figure to us all. Thank you. Last but not least, I want to thank Ms. Parks, our caring and patient school counselor, for working hard for all of her students and helping us navigate through our senior year. Thank you. I want to let you know that we appreciate the time and effort you invested in being a teacher, a principal, a counselor, a friend, and a family for us all. Having helped carve a path for us all to be ready to face our next chapter, we will cherish the memories and relationships we made along the way in our hearts and always remember the good times, hard work, and dedication that you poured into us, the class of 2024. In the words of an unknown author, a good education can change anyone, and a good teacher can change anything. Thank you. I also want to give a special thanks to my parents and family that are here. Gracias por siempre estar ahí conmigo estos 4 años. Gracias por su sacrificio y su tiempo que me han dedicado. Y gracias por apoyarme para seguir mi educación en otro colegio. Thank you.
Thank you, Clarissa. And now we are honored to have Ms. Mackenzie Stallings to give the academic address.
Good evening, families, friends, staff, community members, and especially the graduating class. First and foremost, I want to congratulate us, the class of 2024. Each of you should be so proud of yourself for working diligently, especially over the past few years, and for making it this far in your educational journey. This has not been an easy feat, so do not take tonight's celebration lightly. After overcoming many obstacles and enjoying many successes, we all have made it to the crossroads of your life. Now, it is your choice to decide your future path. While I was completing college and scholarship applications, one of the questions I encountered often was, how did your high school experience prepare you for the future? At first, I had to ponder what my response would be to this question. However, after some thinking, my answer was this: finally getting the opportunity to experience new and diverse people, different cultures, and most importantly, building strong and true friendships. Coming from a small private school, which I attended from grade pre-K through 8th, I was often sheltered from experiences and was deprived of certain opportunities. For example, I had never used a computer, literally, and I lacked a lot of the tech savviness that my peers had. I was also very shy, extremely timid, and was a self-proclaimed perfectionist. However, when I came to Warren Early College High School, I was blessed to have the chance to interact with and grow close to so many beautiful and talented people that my world changed so much for the good. I learned that life can and will be messy at times. You will make mistakes, but it's what you do with that messiness and those mistakes that mold you into who you are. With every mistake comes a memory. Tonight and in the days and weeks to come, we will reflect on those memories and use them to guide us at this crossroads we have reached. Now that I have reflected, I will ask the rest of the class of 2024, how did your time in high school prepare you for what comes next? Take a moment to think back to 2020 and the early days of our high school journey. I'm sure most of you felt uneasy about many factors, such as the difficulty of classes, learning virtually, having new teachers, and trying to build connections with your peers through a computer screen. Despite these unusual challenges we faced on our journey, we persevered. We developed skills that would help us in the future, regardless of the path we each choose. Equally, we learned how to accept and appreciate the differences and diversity we each brought with our experiences. COVID really changed the way we learned, the way we interacted with people, and even the way we saw ourselves. Despite the challenges of the pandemic, we learned, we tested the waters, and grew to appreciate and support each other on the journey. As we get ready to leave here tonight, my message to you is this. Use your high school experiences and your relationships with each other to continue on your journey, being open-minded, always willing to learn, and appreciative of people. No matter what path you choose, whether it's college, the military, a gap year, or the workforce, take what you have learned at Warren Early College High School and allow them to guide you. Know that you can do whatever you set your mind to, just like we discovered during the pandemic. Don't be afraid to create new friendships with those around you, even if they are different from you, because you will find those people who make you feel accepted and safe. Appreciate and love people for who they are and learn from what they have to offer. Take the time to love yourself and look back on the memories you have made so far and the ones you are yet to make. Never stop learning, because you never know when you will impact and affect others by what you know, what you can do, or just by who you are. The world is truly our next classroom. Thank you, and here's to us, the class of 2024.
Thank you, Mackenzie. We will now have an introduction of our keynote speaker by Mr. Alexis Lopez Gonzalez.
Good evening. It is my pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker, Dr. S. Charmaine McKissick-Melton, affectionately known as Dr. Mac. Dr. McKissick-Melton is a recently retired associate professor and former interim chair of the new Department of Mass Communication at North Carolina Central University in Durham, North Carolina. There, she received the Board of Governors Teaching Excellence Award in May 2017 and the NCCU Teaching Excellence Award in May 2011. During 1993 and 1996, she was a Lyman T. Johnson Research Teaching Fellow working on a PhD in Communications at the University of Kentucky. In 1992, she was awarded the Coca-Cola Minority Fellowship at the University of Notre Dame, where she taught a course titled The Civil Rights Movement and Beyond. As the youngest daughter of the late Judge Floyd B. McKissick Sr., an attorney and civil rights leader, she grew up amid the civil rights movement. She returned in 1996 from leave at Bennett College in Greensboro, North Carolina, as an associate professor and former chairperson of the Department of Journalism and Media Studies. McKissick-Melton received her Bachelor's of Arts in Radio, Television, and Film from the University of North Carolina in Chapel Hill, and her Master's in Speech Communication from Northern Illinois University. She also worked in the communications industry for 10 years in radio and television sales and management. She is married to Mr. Tyrone Melton, recently retired UNISERV Director with the North Carolina Associations of Educators. They work together on many projects. She is active with several campus, civic, and community organizations. She is also the mother of 2 adult sons, Maceo and Daniel Kemp. Please welcome Dr. McKissick Melton.
Good evening, everyone. How are you today? So first, I want to give a special good evening to the superintendent, to other elected officials, of course, the teachers to these fabulous graduates, family, friends, and the class of 2024. I've sometimes been known to be a little different, and I will be today also. So believe it or not, folks, last year made 50 years since I graduated right here in Warren County from John Graham High School. So let me just be truthful now. I was ill in New York, living my life large, loving it, singing, modeling, dancing, acting, even making a little money as a teenager. And my father decided to come to Warren County, North Carolina, to be the founder and developer of something called Soul City, North Carolina. So that's how I got here. Anyway, I thought I would talk to you a little bit about how I felt when I graduated, and then I thought, girl, that like 50 years ago, they don't want to hear that stuff. So before I think everybody knows who my dad is. You just heard a little bit about that. But usually you don't hear about my mother, Evelyn Williams McKissick, the first elected official of Soul City. And you are impacted by her whenever you leave here and maybe go towards Durham. Because there's something called the Carr Lake Regional Water System that was founded by the Soul City Sanitary District, Evelyn McKissick. So when you go towards Durham, there wouldn't be no Bojangles, there wouldn't be no Smithfields, there wouldn't be no hospital with EMT, there wouldn't be no Revlon plant to get a job. There wouldn't even be our new place right over here in North Carolina with the Sunbrella, the prisoner in Butner, and employment and jobs. Because if you don't have water, you can't do nothing. Okay. So, in tribute to my mama, just a little bit, okay, just a little bit. And my phone don't recognize me. Would you know that? Mama on my hood, I look fly, I look good. You can't touch my bag, you wish you could. I look fly, I look good. I can't play much more because it get a little nasty after that. Okay, so, okay. And they would be running me out of here, so we let that one roll. Okay. All right, so for folks who don't know who that was, parents, old folk, I try to keep somewhat contemporary, that was Veronica Monet. And she was this year's Grammy winner, not only for the best R&B song of the year, that song, and also record of the year. So no, Janelle Monáe, all right. So seriously, I will try to be brief. I wanted to talk about 2 little things. Go back to kindergarten, we started with ABC, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I want to go to something that's for you, AI, artificial intelligence. Honestly, it's a little scary, people. It's amazing what it can do. I've been researching it this week so I could bring you the most recent. Believe it or not, stuff has changed since Monday. Since Monday, for what I can present here tonight. So the definition, just so we're real clear, there's a whole lot of them, but I'm going to make it brief, is the ability of a computer to process tasks associated with being intellectual and reason. So these computers are thinking now. Other part of the AI is, so when you put in some information, it knows how to learn like we do. And it does it better and faster than people can. It is a little scary. So you already know it. You're already using it, you didn't even know it. Like, it's in industry, it's in government, it's in science. You know, how many? Suri, Alexa, that's AI. You think they not listening? YouTube, I know y'all know that one, okay? Amazon, like I said, Waymo, and now, of course, ChatGPT, which is one of the newer ones used a lot, okay? So here's a couple of things I want you to think about, because you're leaving here with this in mind. Humans are only productive about 3 to 4 hours a day. We need breaks, we need time off, there's laws related to it. AI, it don't need none of that. It moves faster than humans can. It can do more than one task at the same time and do it better than humans can do so. But it also says that younger people like yourselves are probably going to find better ways to exploit it, use it, and make money with it, okay? So, like I said, 3 days ago, they all of a sudden have something called GTP 4.0. Like we went to 2.0 back when we came into the new millennium. And so I'm just going to give you 4 little things that can happen right now as of in the last probably couple of weeks. You can write a resume for free. By the way, all this stuff you can do for free. So I'm telling you right now, if you're interested, go find it, get the free version. Usually that's plenty enough. You don't have to buy anything. You can write your resume on there. Lenses, it does power digital portraits. So that's why you can see all these fake videos, stuff of people that look like they're talking, but it's really not them. Okay, Muraf, AI. It's like for changing voices. So somebody right now is recording my voice, all they need is about 10 to 20 seconds, and then they can then take my voice and reduplicate it. Now, I used to work in radio. I used to be Foxy and DUR and Channel 11. That would mean a job gone for me. So what you're gonna have in the future is gonna be different. 2 more. Wave, excuse me, WebWave. It is really cool. I wouldn't play with it, actually. It will basically 1, 2, 3, and you have a website. Literally, it's about that quick. You tell them, describe the project, you pick a little style, it generates it, and that's about it. Okay, now I'm rounding up. I know you're tired. I'm going to the end. So what I wanted to leave with you after talking about AI is also to talk about the word hope. And what is its definition? It means to have an optimistic state of mind, to expect the positive. You put it as a verb, and it's to expect it with confidence. And then, of course, the opposite of being hopeful is to be depressed and have despair and dejected. I know a lot of folks went through a lot during COVID, and I think your class is an exemplary one to get through what you have done, and everybody walk out of here with the level of education you're going to be moving forward to. So you may not need it as much as other people. And mamas and daddies in the room, we can all use this because it ain't never too late to learn. So there was this famous guy named Charles Snyder who basically said, if you got a goal and you have a determined plan for reaching that goal, basically you can pretty much do anything in life. Just don't, one, with the goals, have some oriented way of getting there. Have a clue. All y'all going to college, you already have a clue. Find a pathway to get to your goals and then achieving your goals. So I'm doing something kind of weird, but when you leave the stage, I'm going to give you my card and a quarter. Because in February, the United States Mint of the federal government, they made some new quarters. And guess what? One of the people on the new quarter, her name is Pauli Murray. She was a black woman from Durham. I learned about her accidentally. Just started working with some people to uplift her name. She was born in 1910. So, of course, she was deceased now. She was an advocate, a legal scholar, theorist. She was a lot of things. So more than 15 years ago in Durham, I just started lifting up names. Somewhere along the way, we realized that she did this. She was first in her class in law school at Howard. She did what Rosa Parks did, sitting down in the South. She did up in D.C. like 10 years before Rosa. She was a founding member of NOW, the National Association of Women. She was the first African-American female Episcopal priest. She was also part of the LGBTQ community. We discovered her house was still standing. I've been working with them over 15 years, and I was chair of that board for more than 10. And that will soon be a museum to uplift a black woman's name. She's now on a quarter. And in the word hope, H-O-P-E, is her picture. So I'm physically giving you only 25 cents, people. Ain't no money. Yeah, you can go, I mean, you can't get nothing at McDonald's no more for that. Okay. You see the article, they're gonna give you $5 now for a couple of little Happy Meals, only till July. Okay, that's supposed to make us happy. At any rate, so I just have two things to end with. One, on a personal note, November the 5th is a huge election. We know we got two old men running, but we got to pick one of them. So I'm not going to tell you which one. You might be able to guess who I would go for, but that's not my point. My point is everybody should be a registered voter. And if you or anyone in this room will turn 18 by November 5th, you can go register now. How do I know? I used to be a registrar right here in Warren County, and that law has not changed. So please go register, be an adult, and do one of the things we need to do as a group of folk coming out of a poor county, and let your voice be heard. On my ending note, I will end with the Lord. So when you turn to the right, and when you turn to the left, your ears shall hear a word from behind you. This is the way. Walk in it. Isaiah 30:21. So listen to that small voice. Think about the little bit of hope I tried to give you today. And don't forget, AI is out there to get you. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. McKissick Melton, for those inspiring words. At this time, we will have our gift presentation by Mr. Charlie Hedgepeth.
Good evening, everyone. Dr. McKissick Melton, will you please join me? Dr. McKissick Melton, on behalf of myself and the scholars and staff at Warren Early College High School, I present you with this small token of appreciation for your inspiring words tonight and for the leadership that you continue to provide for the betterment of Warren County and beyond. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Charlie. We will now have a tribute to parents by Ms. Anna Neal.
Good evening. Standing here before you tonight is the culmination of many hopes and dreams, particularly those hoped and dreamed by you, our parents and guardians. Tonight's graduation isn't the end of your hopes and dreams. There are many you have for us in life way beyond this moment. Look around this evening at all this perfection. Our portraits are perfect. This decorated graduation environment is perfect. We look perfect, and you look perfect. With all this perfection, it would be easy to think that all the way through our educational path has been perfect, but it hasn't. There are many imperfect moments that you, as parents and guardians, have had to endure along the way. Some of these imperfect moments include having to drive to school with a belt when we had a uniform malfunction, putting together a last-minute science fair project that we've had 3 weeks or 3 months to work on, providing us with field trip money the day it's due, helping us complete our math homework that you never learned when you were in school, having to rearrange your schedule because of sporting events being canceled and rescheduled and canceled again. And lastly, y'all helped us survive virtual learning. Through all these things, no matter the obstacles, stress, and tears, you were there. You were there to deliver the belt. You were there to help finish the science fair project. You were there to give us money for the field trip. You were there to help us with the math. You were there to show up and support us in every sport. You were even there to make sure we had working Wi-Fi and a quiet environment during COVID. Through it all, you were there to share our struggles. And you are here tonight to celebrate our successes, and that is truly priceless. Thank you for your unconditional love, your patience, your countless sacrifices on our behalf. Our journey is far from over, and we know that just like you were in the past, you will always be someone we can count on in the future, no matter what. On behalf of the class of 2024, we thank you.
Thank you, Anna. At this time, we will have Ms. Chandler Kersey to give the farewell.
Good evening, family and friends. I'm honored to stand before you all today. I would like to congratulate the class of 2024. We made it. It seems like yesterday that we were all in the 9th grade on Zoom, too afraid to turn on our cameras or unmute our mics. Now, here we are, ready to turn our tassels and embark on this new chapter in our lives. These past years, we have all learned and grown from the teachers, professors, staff members, and friends we are blessed to have around us. As we embark on our individual paths from this day onward, I can't imagine sharing my high school journey with anyone else but all of you. The memories we've created over the past years have truly been amazing. Whether it's realizing that learning can be fun with Mrs. Bender's puns of the day to start off our English class, that the math Ms. Harold taught us will be used in the real world, or that Mr. Eden was not only one of our science teachers, but all of his dad advice really was true. Thanks, Mr. Eden. Whatever it may be, we all have learned something and have created memories that we will cherish forever. Now, let's take what we learned here at Warren Early College High School and be the best version of ourselves, no matter where we go. As we go our separate ways, it is likely that we will all experience some bumps in the road. Amid the trials, setbacks, and failures, recall all that you have learned, conquered, and navigated through confidently. Remember, every day will not be a good day, and every moment will not be perfect. Don't lose sight of what you're striving towards on those not-so-good days. We will all have to go through the challenges to become stronger as we prepare for the reward that is destined to be ours. To the class of 2024, can you weather the storm until the sun shines again? Can you persevere even when it feels impossible? The answer is yes, you can. In the words of Walter Elliott, perseverance is not a long race. It is many short races, one after the other. You can rise up when that obstacle in life knocks you down. Wherever you are as you begin this chapter of your life, always know that you can. Farewell, my fellow classmates of 2024. Go be great. Thank you.
Thank you, Chandler. As the principal of Warren Early College High School, I hereby certify that the scholars assembled here before you have completed the courses and other related requirements set by the state of North Carolina and the Warren County Board of Education for graduation from high school. Therefore, I present to you the class of 2024 and recommend that they be recognized as high school graduates.
Good evening. As the superintendent of Warren County Schools and by the power and authority vested in me by the state of North Carolina and the Warren County Board of Education, I accept your recommendation. Therefore, I authorize you to proceed with the awarding of the diplomas, which certifies their completion of high school. Congratulations to the class of 2024.
Graduates, after many years of hard work and dedication, the time has come for us to reward your commitment toward education. Let us now welcome all of our platform guests for the awarding of high school diplomas and the awarding of Vance Granville Community College degrees.
Marshals, take your place. Ayana Lemire Austin. Jasmine Michelle Austin. Kyle Latrell Avent. Alan Bryce Bowen. James Logan Bowen. Brady Clinton Eaton. Eder Galindez Martinez. Charlie Lane Hedgepeth. Michael Patrick Holtzman. Zyquan Damari Hyman. Jeremy Kearney. Chandler Nevaeh Kersey. Alexis Lopez Gonzalez. Anna Marie Neal. Ayana Monet Phillips. Clarissa Ramirez. Joe Salazar Rodriguez. Mackenzie Renee Stallings. Rayana Ashay Talley. Frida Sophia Vasquez. Gabriela Vela Leos. Caleb Holt Willis.
This gets harder and harder every year. These are my babies. At this time, all Warren Early College High School class of 2024 graduates Please stand. Congratulations to the class of 2024. You may now turn your tassel.